Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 060, Topics in Developmental Mathematics, Section 2.8, Problem 11. This is Section 2.8, Problem number 11. It says complete the computation, and we have 1/2 plus 1/3. So what we have to do is find the common denominator for these two fractions. And it can be written going across horizontally the way the problem is originally written, but I prefer to write the problem up and down or vertically. So I will rewrite it 1/2 plus 1/3, just going up and down. Now, a good common denominator is 6. Both denominators, 2 and 3, divide into 6 evenly. That makes it a good choice. And it's the smallest value that they will both divide into evenly. So they both divide into 24 evenly, so that would eventually lead you to the answer, but it'll give you a lot more reducing to do near the end. So you want that common denominator as small as you can, really. Makes it a much more practical choice. Now, what's my new numerator if I made the denominator into a 6? So for the 1/2, look at the denominators. The denominator of 2 times some value turns into a 6. It's times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. So the numerator must get multiplied times that same value of times 3. 1 times 3 is 3. And 3/6 will reduce back to 1/2. It is an equivalent fraction. It's the same amount. Now, for the 1/3, do the same process. My denominator of 3 changed into a denominator of 6. So it must have been multiplied times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. So the numerator will be multiplied times that same value of 2. My numerator of 1 times 2 is 2. So now I have two fractions that I need to combine where the denominators are the same. So I just combine the numerators. So for my answer, the denominator stays 6, the common denominator of my work. This is an addition, so I'm going to add the numerator of 3 plus the numerator of 2. 3 plus 2 more is 5. And again, you should check to see if you can reduce it. In this case, 5/6 does not reduce. So I had mentioned before, what if you use a common denominator of 24? It will work and it will give you the answer, but after you combine the numerators, you'd have much more reducing to do. This just makes it easier if you use the smallest denominator that you can.